What's good, YouTube? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another Raw Kitchen Table Talk. Is it possible to trade for a living? Are you on the right path? And how much is it really going to cost you to trade for a living? Guys, these questions I'm going to answer here. Most people out there who start trading are probably looking to do this full time. So if you're a trader who's starting out or has been trading for at least a year or two, listen very closely to what I'm about to say in this video. Look, most of you out there understand the risk of trading. But most of you do not understand the other things that you haven't experienced just yet. And I'm going to explain to you those things. Look, everybody can make a living out of anything. You can make a living out of selling sheep and goats, sports betting. I mean, the word living, it's so vague. Like, what does make a living out of? Just to make an income and pay your expenses. That's what make a living. And the answer is going to be straightforward. Yes, you can. You can make a living out of trading. And I know I said otherwise in previous videos, but I was speaking about specific things on the internet. And some people interpret it, I believe, differently. So yes, you can make a living out of trading, but you have to understand yourself and understand the dynamics and understand what you're getting yourself into. Now, how much is it going to cost? Well, guys, if you're from the US, you're going to trade equities or options. In the US, they don't give you leverage, by the way, max leverage. Maybe they give you 1 to 2, 1 to 3. So if you want to trade conservatively, let's say Tesla, Apple, these high cap stocks that won't dump on you and cause you to lose half of your capital in a day, like penny stocks. If you're trading conservatively and trading these safe stocks and day trading them or swing trading them, then 25,000, let's say, dollars will get you 90 shares of Tesla. If you're going for $2 a day, that's around 170 or 180 in profit in one trade. And over a month's period, guys, this is like 2,000, 2,500 to 3,000. Doing things conservatively on 25,000. So for most people with money, because those who enter with $25,000, let's say they have the money. So for somebody with money, that's slow money. So they're going to want more. This is the psychology now we're speaking about for traders. Now they want more. Now they want quick money. So now they go overexpose themselves, or they leave the conservative side and they go to penny stocks. They go to YOLO stocks. And this is where the damage gets done for a lot of traders. And this is where most traders get wiped. In the first 2 years, which is when most traders get wiped, is in the first 2 years. Because the first 2 years for majority of traders is not profitable. So if you're doing things conservatively and you're planning to stay in the game for a long period of time, then you're going to focus on the safe side of trading, which is not that rewarding, but it still can generate you consistent returns, which you can interpret to say, I'm going to live off that. Unlike penny stocks, it's a hit and miss. One day you're making a home run, the next day you're wiping the home run's profit and your capital. So that makes you inconsistent and you get wiped instantly. Now, in comparison for those from outside the US, where even if they have the capital, well, they have an option to not to use all of it. They have the option of to use leverage. So leverage is where you put 1,000 and now you're getting 200,000 to trade with because you're getting extreme leverage from the broker. Do you think platforms give you leverage because they want to, they want you to help them clean them out? No. They give you leverage because the house always wins. They know if you make money here and there, you're going to give it back eventually by over trading and doing it more. So with leverage, the minimum loss will wipe your account by 10 to 20%. So it's like gambling in a way, which is why I always encourage those using leverage to always withdraw your profits. So when the account gets wiped, which will 100% will get wiped at one stage, whether it's in a week, whether it's in 2 weeks, it never lasts more than 2 weeks. You have to have actual reserve so you can go again for those small accounts. So this is the important part when it comes to understanding how much it costs. So those who have money will find themselves wanting more money quicker and quickly. So they'll leave the conservative side and they go to the extreme side, which is penny stocks, YOLO in stocks, and that's where the damage gets done. On the other hand, those who do not have money, the leverage guys from outside the US, Europe and whatnot, well, those guys don't have a choice. even if they understand the risk, even if they implement risk, and I hear people talk about risk management. Listen, risk management on a leverage platform does not work. It only works to manage your actual loss. It doesn't manage your emotions, and the minimum loss you take is already 10% of your account size with leverage, just so you understand. And yes, you can use little capital or little size. Over time, it's actually going to be taken away from you, and you're going to just spiral down to a point where now you're using all of your capital, all of your size, and it's just wiped. So that's why the best way to win is to keep withdrawing profits. But for those from the US, you can actually grow accounts because you're not using leverage and you're trading conservatively. Now, that's the cost of trading. The next question is, are you on the right path? Well, guys, listen, if you are trading penny stocks, you can make lump sums, but because you're human and because you're greedy, you're gonna wanna go again, and every opportunity you see, you think is like the last time, and it won't be. As a result, you give back that profit and more capital, and now you're just chasing your own tail to a point where you lose 50% of your savings. That's why trading conservatively, focusing on the high cap stocks is the way forward, in my opinion. And I've done all of it. I've traded stocks, penny stocks, crypto, futures. I've done all of it. So I'm telling you guys, out of all these four things, stocks, high cap stocks are the way forward. Now, yes, some of you are not cut out to trade with your own money, most likely, because you're emotional, because you don't respect your money. When you put in your broker, you think, oh, look at it, it's just numbers. And the opportunities are endless, and you're constantly going and constantly trying to make money. So some of you are cut out to trade with other people's capital, like the ones the private investment firm I've introduced, because that gives you more control. Because somebody else is putting the rules on top of you and is forcing you to say, this is a drawdown limit, max how much you can lose, and be conservative with the way you trade. There's no leverage. But if you're planning on doing this with your own capital, understand what I just said in the last couple of minutes in this video, that you have problems that you think you can control, but it will be uncontrollable due to the emotional or the psychological aspect of it. And everybody I know has spiraled down at one stage when trading leverage, and everybody I know who's traded stocks has also spiraled down from the US into equities, high cap stocks, moving into penny stocks and YOLO stocks and even crypto, to a point where they just get wiped. So this is the wrong path, guys. This is not what you're supposed to do if you want to do this for a living. You understand? Being a good trader is not about actually understanding strategies, implementing strategies. It's understanding yourself, understanding the actual platforms, and just the element of day trading and how it works. Okay, guys, hopefully this video has helped you. It is 100% possible, but you also have to be realistic, because most traders are very unrealistic. And even this video, most will listen and they'll say, it will never be me. Well, guess what? We've all said that. We've all said it will never be me. And we ended up exactly at that same place we said we will never be. Because that is trading. It is not technical. It is nothing but emotion and psychology. And somebody else will tell you otherwise, by the way, just so you know. But who has done this for real from the internet to be able to come out here and tell you this? Well, if you haven't heard those words before, then you understand who has done it for real and who hasn't. That's me done. See you guys very soon. Hopefully you appreciate this. Peace and love as always. And I'll see you next time. Bye.